stay tuned for some scenes from tomorrow night's exciting conclusion of On Wings of Eagles.
Morning is your time. The earth wakes up with you. You always feel that spark of life in everything you do.
Grape nuts. For you, it's as natural as the morning. No sugar added, no preservatives, just an honest nutty crunch. Post Grape Nuts cereal. You know when you've got it good.
Yes, you know when you've got it good.
You've just unchained your new Toyota 4x4. You've turned loose 135 horses of pure turbo power with high running ground clearance and independent front suspension. So when you get it home, maybe you better cage it. Toyota 4x4s, starting at $88.98, are the #1 selling compact 4x4 trucks in America. Who could ask for anything more?
Tomorrow, the adventure continues as the Americans make a desperate run for freedom.
I just get out of jail and I'm running again. As long as you're in Iran, you're in jail.
Tehran orders a border-to-border manhunt to recapture the escaped Americans. Will Rashid betray their mission to save his life?
You will tell me whatever I wish to know.
Inspired by the real-life rescue mission and the white-collar commandos who did the impossible. A story of raw courage and the powerful conclusion on Wings of Eagles tomorrow.
On Wings of Eagles, sponsored in part by your Toyota dealer and the 4x4 gas turbo truck, and by E.F. Hutton. When E.F. Hutton talks, people listen.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Today's taking a cruise along the east coast of the United States.
We'll explore the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle, meet modern-day pirates, and dive for treasure.
Sail with Jane, Willard, and me, May 19th.
And tomorrow night, comedy starts with Jack Klugman and You Again. When Henry's conman brother hits town, will Matt fall for his latest, shadiest scheme? And laugh with Valerie Harper and Valerie. With Mom working full-time, can the kids pick up the slack? Then the powerful conclusion of On Wings of Eagles, a real-life story of raw courage, tomorrow night.
You know, when I started dipping Kodiak, made my friend here real happy, because it's his brand. Now it's my brand, too. It's good and moist with a special cut that packs right, and it's got a big, fresh wintergreen flavor. But don't take my word for it. Just ask my friend here. He really got away with words, don't he?
Threatening winds, tornadoes, damaging hail, even lightning. That's why the independent insurance agents of Lubbock are continually involved with your life. We understand West Texas weather, and we can find you the proper coverage. Should you ever need to file a claim, your independent insurance agent will act immediately to give you fast and fair compensation. Protection with the independent insurance agents of Lubbock, a giant umbrella from West Texas weather. Contact one of the 40 Big I independent insurance agents of Lubbock today.
Rest comfortably on an American waterbed and not lose sleep worrying over outrageous monthly payments. Enjoy this Smoky Mountain bedroom suite for as little as $39 a month. It's affordable and true, what they say.
You'll sleep so much better on an American waterbed.
Service is top priority at American Waterbed Systems. They'll come to your home and completely install your waterbed. So all you do is lie down and relax. It really is true what they say.
You'll sleep so much better on an American waterbed.
KCBD 11 Lubbock. This is News 11 Nightcast with Kathleen McDonald. meteorologist Terry Clark, and Greg Pear with sports. Now, News 11 Nightcast.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. British police have issued a four-nation terrorist alert. Security is extra tight tonight following word of an alleged plot to blow up a ferry in the English Channel. Stephen Frazier reports on the new precautions being taken.
The ferries cross the English Channel 300 times a day, packed with carloads of vacationers and truckloads of goods traveling between Britain and the continent. So police faced an enormous task, examining cars and checking passengers at all the ferry ports, after receiving a tip that a car loaded with explosives would be driven aboard one of the ships and detonated at sea. At Dover, England, they used mirrors to check car undersides. At Ostend, Belgium, they stopped a car and 4 passengers fitting the description they'd been given, but let them go after finding nothing. It was a four-nation alert. In addition to Britain and Belgium, the Netherlands tightened security at cross-channel ports. And so did France, where authorities said they were acting after a warning from London's Scotland Yard. A warning of an attempt by a terrorist group with links to the Middle East to avenge the American raid on Libya, which was launched in part from air bases in Britain, and to answer British expulsions of Syrian diplomats suspected of terrorist activity. The operation meant delays for travelers who said they welcomed the security.
Very good. Yeah? You don't mind being checked? No. Good. Security.
But there's concern among some people here that the ferries will be threatened again as vacation season approaches. A season that might, because of British support for the American raid on Libya and British diplomatic pressure on Syria, bring more than the usual risk of terrorist attack. Stephen Frazier, NBC News, London.
And those planes that bombed Libya came home today. After nearly 8 months at sea, the 16 attack planes flew into Navy bases in Virginia, Florida, and California. In Virginia's Ocean Naval Air Station, friends and families greeted the flyers while a school marching band played on. Their ship, the Coral Sea, is due to dock at Norfolk Naval Station tomorrow. And just outside that city, a train carrying about 1,000 company employees and their families derailed, injuring more than 185 people. Helicopters rescued the injured when 2 of the 23 cars overturned in the remote swamp in National Wildlife Refuge. The cause of the derailment is under investigation. Still more trouble in that state tonight. A Maryland man is in custody following a shooting spree aboard a Trailways bus. Earlier today, a man started randomly shooting fellow passengers. 3 people were injured, 1 critically. The bus was traveling on a Virginia highway near the town of South Boston when the shooting occurred. Police in Colorado Springs say a man suspected in yesterday's senseless murder of 5 people has taken his own life. Police called the suspect at his apartment earlier today and told him to surrender. Police said the man replied okay, then shot himself once in the head. The 29-year-old man was wanted in the robbery slangs at a Colorado Springs bar and convenience store. One of the 2 survivors who was stranded in a blizzard on Oregon's Mount Hood faces another crisis, the possibility of having both legs and an arm amputated. Doctors in a Portland hospital are re-examining Giles Thompson's legs after he was trapped for days on the mountain. The other survivor, 16-year-old Britton Clark, is in critical condition tonight but is improving. 9 other high school students died in last week's hiking expedition. Still ahead, a special report on trading places, moving the mentally retarded into our neighborhoods. And there was a lot of food out at the Lubbock Speedway. We'll tell you all about it.
This portion of the News 11 Nightcast is brought to you by Spears.
Don't you love to get flowers? Like this prestigious...
We've been telling you about the 36th anniversary sale at Spears, but we just want to remind you that this sale is your opportunity to save on top quality brand name furniture for living rooms, for dining rooms, and bedrooms. The most luxurious fabrics and brilliant colors of spring. Our 36th anniversary sale is the perfect place to find just the arrangement you've been looking for.
For a new direction in home furnishings at Spears, Avenue Q at 28.
The price, the service, the satisfaction at Alderson Cadillac BMW.
Right now at Alderson Cadillac, save 2 ways. A 1986 sedan DeVille, only $18,950. That's right, Cadillac Luxury, only $18,950.